take like 4. Hey guys, it's your girl, Mrs. Stiletto, aka the Overweight Ex-cheerleader, coming at you with my review on week 3 of Beachbody's Barre Blend with Elise Joanne. So I actually, when I post this on Wednesdays, it's actually that I've completed the week already, obviously, but today is really Tuesday for me, Wednesday for you. And I just wanted to say that I started day 1 of week 4 today, and given everything that's been going on, I'm not going to get so deep into that, but today's workout for me, it was just extremely, it just all overall sucked, okay? It just really truly did. There's so much that's on my mind, so much that's been on everybody's mind, and I figured that I would tell you that today because I am in the moment to let you know that you're going to face times where you're just really not in the freaking mood, and today was one of those days for me, but I pulled through. Either which way, you know, it's been a very, very difficult week for everyone. This is not a political forum, but it did affect me in so many ways when it just came to making sure that I had my head on straight and stayed focused with the goal at hand. So I'm going to give you this review of week 3 as best that I possibly can, like I always say. And even though I wondered if I should even do a review this week, I really truly, I wasn't even sure if I should go forward with it, but I will. Okay, so let's get into day 1, which was classic full body blends, as always, where her affirmation was, I am balanced. Now, I noticed that for her stretches, she decided to amp them up a lot, and it's just really, this whole entire workout is turning more into, from beginning to end, like straight up burn, okay? And a lot of intensified movements. For instance, she started to incorporate more of the weights. And I've been using my little Zumba weights, which are basically like nothing. And even with that, I feel them. I use them more for this than I ever used for the damn Zumba program that I started. I never finished that. But either which way, they are becoming a little bit more intensified. And again, the stretches are a little bit more amped up. She's doing a little bit more jumping. So I started to realize there, day 1 of week 3, that, okay, it's time to go ham. One thing I also noticed was that if you have never been a dancer before, this program is really going to help you develop certain techniques. There's a lot of technique that I have lost throughout the years because I have not been dancing as much as I used to, or at all for that matter. And in doing this program and watching Elise and all of her girls in the background, it's really pushed me a little bit more forward than I was doing before. I hope I'm just not ranting today, really truly not. Let's move on quickly to day 2, which was booty blend. I woke up that day saying that I wanted to really be just more patient and take my time with my workouts, and that I really wanted to put a little bit of myself into it. That's what I woke up in mind with. And it's funny because her affirmation was, I am creative. So it called for a much more better workout. When I would do certain movements, I would add my own little spin, my own little twist to it, my own little sabo, and it worked out pretty okay. She added a lot of resistance loops, and she said a lot of interesting quotes throughout that. Time is a privilege and precious. You're the creator of your experience. I decide how to create my day. Surrender. And I decided that, you know, it is time for me to start surrendering certain attachments and certain to-do lists. I'm a very big perfectionist, and if I make a list of things that I gotta get done that day, I'll literally put, okay, this has to get done at this time, this has to get done at this time, and this has to get done at this time, so I can make it here by that time. And it never works out that way. Especially now that I have a daughter, I've realized that time is something that whenever you get to certain things is when you get to it. As long as you try to get to it, that's all that counts, right? So she also said you don't need to be everything all the time and follow other people's rules. Create your own rule, which I always need to hear because I really truly suck at that. We are the creators of our day and its energy. Here to practice. She says you are here to practice not to perform. And as a perfectionist and as a former dancer, not performing is a little bit difficult for me. But I think that's why I kind of start getting out of breath and start sweating so much so early on, because I over intensify sometimes. I need to really watch out with that. Cardio blend was day 3. She said, I am joyful. And once, and I'm not sure, yeah, she did say that also that class is going to be off the charts. So I already know what was in store for that. We did a lot of burpees. The girl Jasmine in her class is like a beast. I be looking at her and I'm like, oh my goodness, I really need a lot of work. But I know that she's supposed to be that way. That's why she's up there. Hopefully one day I can, but not today. This horrible bra that I was wearing also wasn't helping much during my burpees. I'll tell you that much. The ab section was a little bit uncomfortable for me, so I kind of had to modify with my own little ab workouts. I added some scissors, I added some crunches. I know I started to feel that stress upon my lower back again. But one thing that worked out was the fact that I had a great workout because I used the creativity that I used the day prior to with my movements. So I had a lot of fun for the cardio blend, which is a shocker for me, because we already know how last week's cardio blend went not well. Ended up banging my toe too, like on the way to like doing a certain movement, but I kept going. Said, live in a place of joy, be more confident, more vibrant, self-loving, be less subconscious. And I don't know, I'm human. Being subconscious, I guess, is just a part of who I am sometimes, but I feel so amazing lately when I have been doing Barre Blend, except today, like I mentioned. But last week, I had, for the most part, a pretty good week, and it ended out strong. I'm telling you, when your mind is just not in it, it really, really shows, because my mind today was just so far off with everything that's going on in this world right now. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. I am definitely sleep deprived. I don't even think I've been eating as much as I should be. But that's a whole nother story. Day 4, core blend. I am honest was the affirmation. Be honest with myself. It says here that I really enjoyed the workout. I write these little cue cards for myself so that I could remember what I'm going to tell you. And remember that it's not always about just being so hard on yourself. It's also about having a good time. It went by really, really quick too. I don't know. Again, sometimes when you're having fun, it just goes by so quick. Before I knew it, it was like over and I was less exhausted. Something she mentioned was be true, be real, and be honest with yourself. Then finally, day 5 was lean legs blend. I did not want to do this workout on Saturday. I was just like, I'm not in the mood for this. Gosh, and I even forgot that it was like that. When I saw it, I was like, oh my God. Guess what? I ended up enjoying it so much. It probably was the best workout that I have had in the whole entire time that I've been doing Barre Blends. And her affirmation was, I am evolving. I just love how they fit each different day that you're on. For instance, it's almost as if she knows that by this time we have progressed and we're getting better at these routines. And it's becoming, like I mentioned, more fun than it is work. I had a cheat drink the night before, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm stressing out right now. I'm having a little cheat drink now. But I don't know, I guess whatever kind of cheat drink that I had on Friday, it just really didn't sit well. I'm really more now about just sipping and just getting the flavor of it, and that's it. Because I didn't feel good the day after. And I don't even know how she did those lean leg days with like those pants. She was wearing like some leather looking pants. I don't know. I'd be hot just wearing regular cotton wear. I can imagine her. She did some squat lifts. Those were calling for a lot of bones in my body to be cracking. I was gonna say back, but I meant body. But my chassé jumps were so much better. And she said, celebrate that you're evolving, and hopefully you'll be 40 with an 18-year-old booty. I hope. Let me tell you something. My husband today said that my butt looks amazing. And I haven't told him this yet, but I was at the supermarket a little while ago, and I heard the people behind me, they didn't know that I knew Spanish, and they were questioning whether my butt was real or not. It's pretty funny. I didn't embarrass them. I just kept walking. It's lifted because of Barre Blend. I should have said that. She mentioned, make the last half of your life better than your first. And that is what I fully intend to do, to make the last half of my life better than my first, or to strive to do that. And we're already going on 10 minutes, so I gotta cut this real short. Just know that there's going to be moments that you're going to be questioning yourself, and there's going to be moments that you may not necessarily feel like just even getting up out of the bed. But get up, because after you do, you're just going to feel so much better. And just know that things will be okay. I think that's a very good way to end this tonight, or rather today, whenever you watch this. Things will get better. And I am a strong and firm believer of that. So that's all that I have for you guys for week 3's review. Stay tuned for some quick footage. And lean leg day, I did it way better on the day of, but I recorded what I did today, and again, I really wasn't in the mood, so it may not have come out nowhere near as good as I did it on Saturday, but you know, just a heads up, bear with me. All right, you all, enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your night, whenever it is that you're watching this. Stay beautiful, stay cute, stay fabulous, stay strong. You can do it. Body that. It's your girl, Mrs. Stiletto, aka the Overweight Ex-cheerleader, signing off.
Comprando Lamborghinis como jefa, brincando en el drop top a calle 26 y desde calle 26 están gritando mi nombre. Comprando Lamborghinis como jefa, brincando en el drop top a calle 26 y desde calle 26 están gritando mi nombre. Hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit, con mi jefa shit, hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit, con mi jefa shit, hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit. Con mi jefa shit, hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit. Somos las Trapselinas. Con millones en la mente me levanto todos los días. Lucho por la mañana, por la noche melodía. Me llaman por un show, me pongo lista enseguida. Me pongo mini peta y me vuelvo atrevida. Los hombres están locos, dicen que estoy chulita. Y se mueren por mi dulce chocolate con lopita. Hasta el conejo humano está brincando a mi rapeo. Se peló mi diabetes como Teo. Culazos redondos los tengo todos bien duros. Igual que Rihanna es que los tengo comiendo. Y como una jefa demandando mi dinero. Yo quiero dinero como si yo fuera Jero. No cojo tarjetas, dame lo vete. Echa una mujer, mete como un hombre. Mete como un hombre. Fuck I look like trabajando sin que me paguen. Comprando Lamborghinis como jefa, brincando en el drop top a calle 26 y desde calle 26 están gritando mi nombre. Comprando Lamborghinis como jefa, brincando en el drop top a calle 26 y desde calle 26 están gritando mi nombre. Hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit, con mi jefa shit, hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit, con mi jefa shit, hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit.
1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, it's your girl, Mrs. Stiletto, aka the Overweight Ex-cheerleader. Today is Wednesday. I feel like I always get lipstick on my teeth. Hey guys, it's your girl, Mrs. Stiletto, aka the Overweight Ex-cheerleader. Today is June 3rd. It is Wednesday, and
con mi jefa shit, hey. Soy elegante con mi jefa shit. Somos las Trapselinas. Con mi jefa shit soy elegante, brillando como estrella, como un diamante. Tiro una nota y se sorprende.